All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have third down coming up. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. Here's a first carry for their running back. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
I think everybody in this stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Whoa! And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Charger first down. Higgins sent in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Play action now. Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. the shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here we go. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
To the ground, a first down run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Slot receiver headed right. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training. To look, and we'll step out for a moment.
What is the deal?
Are you kidding me?
Here's 3rd and 7. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And yes, that'll get it. First down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going. Up the middle they go. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. On play action, here's Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Chargers 3.
Here's 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll tuck it and take off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Shaheed in motion. Now Jackson on fourth down. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. He gets free. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Back to throw, Jackson. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Third and short, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. On play action, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. They'll go play action with Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really two types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
Now give on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That is hard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 32 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2. Down to the 2. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The PAT, up and good. And the Texans move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Jackson now. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Shaheed in motion. Second down, Jackson. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Now it's Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Jackson up top again. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. Going to lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Third and long. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. Shaheed in motion. From the gun, Jackson. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, L.A.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Stroud to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Texans are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Slot man in motion right. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Going for it all. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. The penalty yardage not quite enough for a first down, so they're still looking at 3rd and inches. $19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. To throw is Stroud. Quick throw, taken in.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on the first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Shaheed in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. He keeps it himself. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Catch left side is made by Higgins.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Play action now. Jackson. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. They got 8. And it results in a new set of downs. Now, faking the give. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Run on 1st down. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. On play action. Stroud. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun, here's Stroud. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll stick with him again. Finding space inside the 40. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Here's Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Stroud. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards...
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the
and for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Stroud. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's a 3rd and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On 4th down, Stroud. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
So it's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's what we do. We are in it to win it. Woo! Make a play. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Just another day in the office.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.